Man, one of the services you provide is giving people something to talk about. Let them talk. It makes them happy. It makes them feel good. They don't believe half the shit they say. People want to talk. Yeah. It's fun to talk.
Yo, it's your main man, Will. I got my boy Tone here with me, and we here to bullshit, talk shit, and give shit. This here podcast is HTD. Yo, hey, what up, though? Hey, it's Will. Tone. And we back in here. Been a minute, behind the mic, through your speakers, to bullshit, talk shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Nice ad-libs, Tone. I appreciate the ad-libs. I know how you do. I ain't talked to you in a minute, brother. This is season 2 of HTD. A round of applause for, well, myself, really, because Tone is a newcomer.
This is my second season, man. My rookie contract is done. Time for you to pay me, man.
Bro. You didn't serve the whole contract. I signed you in the middle of the season, goddamn. But this is season 2 of HCD, and we back, and I'm back. Well, we back in here with the football. Football just started. Damn, I had some on the tip of my tongue. I forgot what it was.
Well, football's back. Power's done. That's going off. Sad about that.
Power is gonna be. Let it go. Tyreek, not Tyreek, but Raina dead. Ray dead. Tasha finna go to fucking jail. Tasha fucking a lawyer.
Shit's crazy.
Fucking so much shit. If I just spoiled Power season 4 for you, I don't give a fuck because you should have been listening to that shit. Should have been listening to that shit. You behind the curb. So welcome in. I'll come in and sit down, take a seat. Welcome into season 2
of
HCD. And we're going to start it off. Well, first off, Tone, I got to ask, how you doing?
Pretty good, man. It's hard to be down when football is back on, man. Fall is my favorite season and shit, man. Michigan, they're back on the field. They're 2-0.
Speaking of Michigan, you got your Michigan Minute coming up for all y'all Michigan fans, or if you like college football, stay tuned to that Michigan Minute that's coming up, Tone's Michigan Minute. I gave him his own little segment so he can feel
Put that fight song in right there.
No, I'm not gonna put that fucking fight song in. I'm not gonna put that fucking fight song in. But anyway,
how you been, dog?
I've been good, man. I've been good. I just been good, bro. Living, like you said, man. Fall is back around. School is starting back up for every fucking body. I'm back in school. I took a little break off, but I'm back. I'm trying to get this fucking associate's degree. I mean, it ain't nothing, but it's something to me. It's more than what most of us got in the world. But that's neither here nor there. And I knew what I was going to say earlier. This past Sunday, I believe, was the very first episode of me dropping HCD last year. This is the anniversary. This is the 1-year anniversary of HTD. Another round of applause. Or can I get one of Funk Flex's... what is it, bro?
Yeah.
The bomb. Can I get one of Funk Flex's bomb? Some applause, some something. God damn. I've been doing this shit behind this fucking mic. But anyway, I'm gonna start you off with the scores from last week, Tone. Since we didn't have an episode last week, my apologies. And fuck all that. I don't give a fuck about that. We just didn't have a show last week. The scores from last week were Kansas City over the New England Patriots 42-27. Baltimore over Cincinnati 20-0. Buffalo over New York Jets 21-12. Philadelphia over Washington 30-17. Jacksonville over the Texans 29-7. Raiders over the Tennessee Titans 26-16. Pittsburgh over Cleveland 21-18. Detroit over Arizona 35-23. Los Angeles Rams 46 over Indianapolis Colts 9. I fucked that up a little bit. Packers over the Seahawks 17-9. Carolina over San Fran 23-3. Dallas over New York Giants 19-3. Vikings over the Saints 29-19. And Broncos over Chargers 24-21. Now, you might didn't hear me say Tampa Bay and Miami. That's because they postpone their game to week 11 and because of what's going on.
Has that ever happened before?
Not that I remember. If it has, I don't remember it. But not a week 1 game anyway. They really shitted them boys out of a bye week because they're not gonna have a fucking bye week and they gotta play 16 straight regular season games.
And I had Mike Evans on my FanDuel lineup before I realized they canceled the game. Man, I was lucky.
Why?
I'm a clown. I was just getting back into it. My first week. It was like the first day. Like, it's gonna be a breeze.
No, it was not, my brother. You came in for a rude fucking awakening when you found out. But then, of course, I like to start the show off with the Atlanta Falcons. Whether we win, lose, or draw, I gotta start it out for them. And we ended up coming up with the victory, 23-17.
Yeah,
Tom.
y'all did your thing. It was a struggle. I mean, Chicago. Maybe Chicago was going to surprise us and actually be a decent team this year.
No, I don't even think they may surprise y'all because that's y'all's division. I'll get into that a little later. But it was a struggle down the stretch. I mean, we barely squeaked by with a Brooks Reed sack on maybe the 5 or 6 yard line. Barely squeaking by, but we got it done. Defense played well. Matt Ryan was outstanding, 21 for 30, 321 passing yards and a touchdown. And but but the running game was struggling. Devontae Freeman barely had 37 yards and fucking Tevin Coleman.
Oh, you think the Super Bowl hangover, is that a real thing?
No, it will not be. It's the first game of the season, and we got Green Bay coming to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium on Sunday night for primetime football, and we're going to see what the Super Bowl hangover look like. But I'm going to get to that a little later for next week, but we'll get to that later.
We're going to see a bad man coming to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and do some things.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers. We're going to see a lot of discount.
You remember what happened in the Georgia Dome last year, right?
Yeah,
that was championship game.
But this is now.
Hey, bro, I mean, it is what it is. Aaron Rodgers can come and get his work. I mean, you know how it is. We gonna go in, do our thing, do what we supposed to do, and go home. Not Aaron Rodgers, but Matt Ryan, go home to his lovely wife Sarah and fuck the dog shit out of her. But we gonna get it done, man. All right.
Sounds like a plan to me.
It is a plan, Tony.
You know what Mike Tyson said once. Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face.
I mean, yeah. Aaron Rodgers do got a plan until Matt Ryan punch him in the fucking face. And Julio Jones slaps on the cornerbacks across the damn face. And we all know that. I get to that later. But yeah, we had a little rough go in with the Chicago Bears. That running back, they got Cohen. He was all over the place. We couldn't tackle that dude for nothing. And they just looked spectacular on defense. And their defensive tackles was obliterating our right guard, Wes Strishabar, whatever how you say it. I'm going to say Wes Strishabar. And he was getting obliterated by Akeem Nicks. But it is what it is. He's a young incoming player that I don't expect much of. We need a right guard pronto. So Dan Quinn, can you please get us a new right guard? We need one.
Put it on your Christmas list, man.
Immediately. Put it on my Christmas list, man. But moving on past my Atlanta Falcons and AW. Let's talk a little bit about the Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions.
No, not these. Because we know you're not a Detroit Lions fan.
That's my team, man. It's like a primary 1A.
Tone. We got to talk about
it. Right now.
We do got to talk about this because I need the people to know.
Why are we talking about this?
I need the people to know that you're not a Detroit Lions fan. But you do. No, you're not. And your home address is Detroit, Michigan, right? I ain't gonna tell them the first part, but the second part, don't worry, I got you. I know you thought I was about to say your whole goddamn shit, but your second line, your third line of your address is Detroit, Michigan, whatever the fuck the zip code is, right? Right or wrong? You live how far from Ford Field?
Since I moved, now I probably stay like 25 minutes away.
Before, how far did you live?
15.
Growing up, how far did you live?
Well, they used to play in the Silverdome. Since they moved to Ford Field, I probably stay like 10 minutes away.
10 10 minutes away from the team.
But they were trash because they were trash my entire life. That's why.
And that's what I'm telling you, bro. Like, dog, you gotta stick it with them, bro. It's like a marriage, bro. Through thick and thin.
Oh, bro.
Sickness and
no, it's not like a marriage because in a marriage you get something. Like everybody's working together for a common goal. You know.
You get
what the fuck do I get?
You know
from
what
line?
you're getting in this though?
Heartache.
You're getting
misery.
Yeah. Marriage is all of that too. Sometimes,
but you get joy every now and then from your marriage.
You do. You will get a lot of joy. You do. You will get a lot of joy. And you got your joy. You just got your joy of going 35-23 over a good defense.
That's a small
and Matt
joy.
Stafford looking.
It's
be happy about it.
I've seen this movie 1,000 times, B.
Dog. I'm just saying, bro, you gotta stick it through with them guys, bro. Don't be coming here week 17 talking about, the Lions are 11-5. We finna go to the Super Bowl. I want to hear that shit. I know you saying in your head the rebuttal right now saying, oh, we're not going to the Super Bowl. We're not gonna be 11-5.
Hey,
okay. But anyway,
let me ask you this: you ever been through a 1-16
Ask me
season
this.
before? No, you haven't. So until you've been through one of them, you can't tell me what kind of fan I need to be. You ain't never experienced the kind of pain that the Lions put me through.
dog, fuck your 0-16 season. You want me to tell you why I say fuck your 0-16 season?
Not really, but I'm sure you're gonna tell
because you didn't. But of course I'm gonna fucking tell you, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about your 0-16 season because of the fact that you knew you weren't gonna win shit.
I still know it. So
listen though. You know you weren't gonna be shit that year. You know that Lions gonna be trash. Who was our quarterback that year?
Joey?
No,
it was Dante Culpepper.
Dante Culpepper. You knew that Dante Culpepper wasn't gonna deliver some wins to that team. You knew this going into that. But you want me to tell you what heartache feels like? Heartache feels like
Michael Vick running over
going
everybody
to
all your childhood youth, having a hero that you could look up to, somebody who was on the cover of Mad.
That was fine. Matt. Yeah, 04 was the year when you went to the NFC Championship and lost to the Philadelphia Eagles. But you want me to tell you what heartache feels like? Heartache feels like running through the NFC playoffs, bashing Seattle Seahawks, bashing Green Bay Packers, bashing the New England Patriots for 3 straight quarters. And then what happened?
We all know what happened.
What happened in that fourth quarter? We all know we got outscored.
The rest is history.
We got outscored. We did. The rest, the Patriots led 0.00 of that Super Bowl. That's what heartache feel like, and you still lose. That's what heartache feel like.
Is it better to have loved and lost to have never to loved at all, man? That's the question that I pose to you.
Dawg, I don't got time for your Shakespeare shit. But I'm just here to tell you that's what heartache feels like. I could go back to 2012 when we lost in the NFC Championship game. I could go back to that, but that's what heartache feels like.
I don't even know what a playoff win feels like. I don't even know what that feels like. So how you?
But it's different though. It's different from having something in your tone. Imagine having this beautiful thing, God's gift to you. You as a picture me, because you call me a football guy, right? Tone called me a football guy. Picture having something so beautiful in a sarcastic way, but he really means it. And picture something having something so beautiful in the palm of your hands, and you're about, and God just come and snatch that shit out of your hands. You held it for so long.
It happens, man.
And God just snatched that shit out of your hand. Would you rather not have that shit in your hands or have it in your hands and God snatch it away?
Okay, so I had this slice of pizza, right? I warmed up the other day.
God being Tom Brady.
Listen, I had it on my table, right? The pizza fell off. I was at work too. Pizza fell off the table, hit the ground, topping side. I was pissed off. That's bad. That's
the topping side.
That was the only thing I had for lunch. And now
the topping side.
I'm like, would it have been better off for me to not even have that pizza in the first place?
Yes, it would have, right? It would have, right? All right, exactly. I'm gonna always refer to that story as my Super Bowl loss from from Super Bowl 51. But anyway, back to these Detroit Lions, man. We got all off subject. The Detroit Lions, man.
Kenny Galladay, he did his thing. Matt, I was nervous. The $100 million man, he came out there and threw that pick first drive. But it was just the ugly first quarter. They pulled it together. I had them winning this game, but I've got them losing the next 4 games.
No, you didn't.
They're gonna finish this.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God. And I got them going 7-9 overall. So I don't. Yeah.
7-9. I get in my picks later. On what I expect from these Detroit Lions. All right. What I did see in that game, I seen a tough defense in the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
I seen a very tough defense in that Detroit Lions, and I seen a defense that want to win. I seen a defense that I've been following for the past 2 or 3 years, and it's finally coming together with Terry Whitehead and Darius Slay
Austin,
and Glover Quinn and I mean he put some good pieces together, and the Detroit Lions are playing they played well in this game.
I like how you put
all
that.
Right. Yeah, they played well in this game. Yes, because I know not to say too much, but they played very well, and I have to give my hats off to them for a great win in Detroit. Now, pressing on, Matt Stafford played a great game. Y'all were great. The Detroit Lions were great in every aspect of the game except for rushing.
Wasn't that great? Yeah.
And rushing.
Yeah.
And rushing. Dog, I'm going to tell you right now, you can't win unless you run the ball.
Yeah.
You can't win unless you run the ball. I was expecting a little bit more out of Miradula. When I was looking at my game, I said, you know what, I'm going to switch to the Detroit Lions game and see what the fuck going on in there. Well, actually, I put it up on the phone, I ain't going to lie. I seen that Matt Stafford was the leading rusher.
That happens.
With
way too often, man. Honestly.
Matt Stafford was the leading rusher that game, and I'm like, oh my God, Detroit's not gonna win. Not gonna win. But somehow, some way, I know how it happened because David Johnson got hurt, and that's when shit started to turn around. But that's neither here nor there. You won the football game. Congratulations.
Shout out to the Lions, man. I put on for my city. I put on.
Now. Dog, don't say that, bro. Like, y'all motherfuckers that say that shit that's out of state, that shit pisses me off.
What are you talking about?
You are out of state, bro. That's Jeezy,
what?
Bro.
Come on, bro. We already talked about the Jeezy and Detroit connection, dog. Are we about to get off topic right now?
Let it go. No, we not. We'll say that conversation for another time. Y'all remind us. I'll let you have that, Tone. But moving on to your real team, Tone.
Oh.
Who's that real team, Tone?
1B, that's the Green Bay Packers.
No. and ha for all y'all motherfuckers that seen Coming to America, that is the reason why I always get this dude so much slack. Not slack, but shit, you know? Because he says that he's a Detroit Lions fan, but then again he says his 1B team is the Green Bay
I like
Packers.
winning football.
The last time I checked, the Green Bay Packers are in the same division as
they are. That's why they're 1B. If the Packers and the Lions are playing, I want a root for the Lions. I don't understand why you can't understand.
But you won't root for the Lions, but you're gonna be upset if the Packers lose. You're gonna be upset.
If they're playing the Lions, I wouldn't be upset.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit, but if the Lions, okay. I'll tell you how I'm mad. If the Lions are in a position where that win doesn't mean anything, like if they're fighting for a playoff spot, then that's one thing. But if they're just trying to ruin Green Bay's season, then I would be kind of upset. Because, you know, let Aaron Rodgers, let him live, man. Let that man get some championships.
Okay. Now, moving on to that game. That game was highly boring.
It was defensive.
It was hard to fucking watch. And I'm watching this game, and I dozed off for a little while, and I woke up, and the shit was still fucking 0-0. And dog, it was a horrible watch. If you're a Seattle Seahawks fan or a Green Bay Packers fan, I understand. Y'all gotta watch y'all team. I mean, if it was Atlanta Falcons, I'm sure I'd be watching that boring shit too. But it was highly boring. All right. Some of the keys from that game were, well, some of the things I didn't expect were Russell Wilson to go 14 for 27, 158 yards, no touchdowns, and get sacked. Well, I expected him to get sacked a couple times, but I guess in a minute he had a QBR of 33.1. His rushing game was not there too. I don't know what the big deal about rushing this first week was, but it really wasn't there for a lot of teams. But he was leading rushing their team with 40 yards, and yeah, that's it. And no, that ain't it, but I get to that. Chris Carson. Now, let me tell y'all something about Chris Carson. I don't know much about this kid, but I know he has tremendous upside. And let me be the first to tell you right here, right now. Hot take, bitch. Cue the fucking soundbite. Chris Carson will have over 700 yards this year. I know y'all don't know who Chris Carson is, but he will have over 700 all-purpose yards. Let me say that. 700 all-purpose yards, meaning he will have some rushing yards and receiving yards. And I believe that he will be Seattle Seahawks featured back here in the future. In the near future. Remember I said this, Chris Carson, all right?
We won't forget. I'm writing it down right now. I like it.
All right, Chris Carson. Remember.
At the end of the season,
remember that name,
come back
bro.
to that.
Remember that name. Now, Green Bay's defense played a hell of a game. I mean, like I told y'all, it's week one. It's week one, man. Green Bay defense played a hell of a game. I don't believe in their defense whatsoever. I never have, and I won't right now. But they played a hell of a game, and what I never believed in for the past 2 years is Seattle Seahawks offensive line. Seattle Seahawks offensive line is horrible. It's the worst. It's the worst I've seen in a long time. And as long as that Seattle line is in front of Russell Wilson, they won't win many games. And I'm going to tell y'all how many they going to win at the end of this little thing I'm going to go. But I don't see them winning many games behind that offensive line. I don't know what Pete Carroll has to do to get them better, but he need to fucking do it because I read a stat the other morning. They spent less than 10% of their cap.
Yeah, I read that same thing.
And the year they won the Super Bowl, they had the most expensive line in the league.
Funny how that works.
But yeah, ain't it funny? And coming from you, Tom,
I mean, you got to build from the trenches.
Coming from you, two weeks ago, you told me that.
The most important position, I still stand by that. If you ain't got a quarterback, you can have a line, but you're not going to win anything. The most important position is the quarterback, but at the same time, you got to win from the trenches. You build from the trenches and you go backwards. You can just look at my man strategy. That's where I always start with the line. That should speak volumes to what I really believe.
This dude said his Madden strategy.
You know how I am on the GM, man. That's where I always start with. So, yeah, I totally agree with you on that. But you got to have a quarterback too, man. It's kind of another one of those 1A, 1B things.
I'm not saying you don't have to. I'm not saying you don't have to have a quarterback, but I'm saying quarterbacks can get it done behind a good offensive line and the defense.
Yeah. But the quarterback.
Would be the last thing I address on my team. The quarterback would be the last thing I address on my team. The third thing. It's only because I'm gonna address offensive line. Then I'm gonna build my defense. Okay. And then I go get my quarterback. Yeah.
That makes sense. Because you're not in win mode until you get a quarterback.
Because
you can't.
Oh no. Trent Difford got it done.
He's the anomaly. He's not the norm. He's not the average.
Difford got it done.
If you look back in all Super Bowls, defense. There's usually 9 out of 10. There's an elite quarterback, bro. It's not
9 out of 10. 9 times out of the last 10 fucking Super Bowls been the same quarterback.
And who was he? Elite. So that's still making.
That ain't a true fact, people. Don't quote me on that. That ain't a true fact. I don't know how many times Tom Brady done been in the Super Bowl. I'm talking about Tom Brady, by the way. I don't know how many times he's been in the Super Bowl the last couple of years. I don't know that off the top of my head. That'd be something out of Google. GTS. But but like I said, Seattle's offensive line is putrid. I don't know what putrid means, but it felt like a good thing to say right there.
You used it in the right
context. Well, I appreciate it. And yeah, man, but See how they get better.
Super Bowl winners,
Y'all
if you want to go down the list, we can go from 19.
Nah, it ain't that important to me. It ain't that important to me. It ain't that important. I see it's important to you because you want to prove a fucking point. I don't. Yeah, I know how you get down, and I respect that. I respect that. It is what it is. It is what it is, brother. What game we got next? You want to do the next game, or you want to continue?
Because I'm ready for my Michigan Minute.
Oh my god!
I know that's what the people
want.
We
gonna get to that, B. They don't. Hey, what they want? Flip. The next highlight game is another freaking boring game. The Giants versus the Green Bay. The Giants versus the Dallas Packers. God dang it. I'm really messing this up today. The New York Giants versus... Yeah, it's first day back, bro. I don't know why. Hold on, bro. The fuck happened? You hear that shit?
Nah, dude's having technical difficulties over there. In the meantime, let me tell y'all about an amazing football team. The University of Michigan Wolverines. Now,
no, do not tell them about the Michigan. Do not tell them about the Michigan Wolverines. Are you back? Because that team. Yes, I am back. No, and I will cut that shit the fuck out. I will. My editing skills are on fleek, but I'll proceed to talk about the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys and how bad that game was and how bad it looked. Dak went 24 for 39, 268 yards. He looked okay. Zeke rushed for 104 yards, 24 carries. He looked okay. But who did not look good was the damn Giants. Goodness, bro. It's been a long
vacation
time,
for too
bro.
long,
I've been
man.
talking. Dawg, I see, bro. Goodness. Help me out. And the sad thing about it, you won't even help me out.
I kind of like watching you.
You are the reason why America is failing right now.
Talking so much trash, bro. So it's kind of, I kind of like it a little
because
bit.
I'm usually on my game. On my game.
I'm enjoying it a little bit.
I'm usually on my game, and you just let me fuck up, man. Like, this is the type of friend that you don't want in your life,
I was going to do when you messed up. I'm about to fill in. I'm about to take you the spot. Start talking about Michigan, and that's what I'm going to
do. You are what's wrong with America, bro. You see a brother down, you won't help him out, bro. You know who the Dallas Cowboys plays. You know who they play, and you just sit here and let me fuck up.
Yeah.
Goodness, but yeah, they played the New York Giants, and the New York Giants look horrible without OBJ, and their defense looked amazing. That's what I'm expecting from their defense, and the offensive line is horrible in fucking New York too. And I don't see them getting any better on their offensive line. And if I'm OBJ, I'm moonwalking in that contract negotiation and saying, hey, look, you see what y'all did without me. You see y'all couldn't reach. Y'all couldn't even sniff the end zone. So I'm walking in there, I'm saying, hey, put it right there. Pay me. But yeah, I ain't gonna hit on that game too much. If you got something to talk about, if you got something to say about that game, bro, say it.
To me.
It was a boring game. I
did too. I wasn't gonna tell people that, but since you did,
I don't really care about what the people. I fell asleep.
I already know, but it's all good. Make it more interesting. Roger Goodell, get on that.
Yeah, make it more interesting. Before we transition on to Tone's Michigan Minute and the rest of what we got, I'm gonna go ahead and put out the line scores for this week, and we will make our picks right now. The first game I'm looking at is the Thursday night game. It's Houston at Cincinnati. Cincinnati is a 6-point favorite. Tone, who you got?
Cincinnati.
I got Houston. Because of their defense, and I feel like Andy Dalton, the way he played on Sunday, he looked horrible. And Houston defense is going to embarrass him again. But
I feel like that because he's not going to let that happen to him. He's not going to have the third worst QBR ever again. That's not. It can't happen twice, right? He's not. Andy Dalton isn't washed. He's a decent quarterback. Sixth season, he's been doing some solid things, taking him to the playoffs. He's way better than what he showed in his last game. So I got to go with the Bengals. And Deshaun Watson, even though that's my man, he getting his first start. I just don't. I see Cincinnati winning that. I'm going with Vegas.
Tennessee at Jacksonville. Tennessee is a 1.5 point favorite. I got Tennessee.
Too.
Cleveland goes to Baltimore. Baltimore is a 7.5. Damn, bro, you ain't even let me know.
Did you
read the
need
damn
to
line.
read the line for that one?
I do, because I got Cleveland.
Wow.
I got Cleveland.
Why?
Hot take. Cue the hot take sound. Hot take, bitch. I said. I like Cleveland this year, man. I wish I would have recorded before this previous game. I like Cleveland a lot this year. Their defense has gotten better, and their offensive line has always been the same. They got Deshaun Kaiser now, and they got Isaiah Crowell. Kenny Britt didn't do much Sunday, but they still got Corey Coleman, and I expecting a lot from that defense now. Once Myles Garrett get back, and the offense, that tight end Joku that they drafted, I'm expecting big things for the future for Cleveland. And I like Cleveland this year. They're gonna be one of those teams I'm following closely, and I like Cleveland at Baltimore, even though Baltimore is 7.5 point favorite.
Baltimore, just because it's Cleveland.
Buffalo, Buffalo goes to Carolina. Carolina's a 7.5 point favorite. Who you got, baby boy? I got fucking A.
Yeah, I know.
I got Carolina too. I hate to say that, man. Goodness. New England goes to New Orleans. New England 6.5 point favorite. I got New England running away.
That man is gonna be pissed off after that week 1 game.
Running away.
He looked at age for the first time.
Arizona goes to Indianapolis. Arizona 7.5 point favorite. I got Arizona too. If you know a lick about NFL, you need not to know why we got Arizona. Philadelphia goes to Kansas City. This is going to be a great game. Kansas City is the 4.5 point favorite though. Oh, before I say anything else, I forgot that I really hate that I didn't record this freaking podcast the week before, but I like Kareem Hunt. I like Kareem Hunt before he had this little game that he had. I mean, I will post receipts that I did draft that dude in my fantasy lineup, and I did not draft him just because. I drafted him because I liked him, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Congratulations, dude.
He's gonna do well this season. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I studied this shit a little bit, but Kansas City is a 4.5 point favorite at Philadelphia.
I'm going Kansas City.
I got Philly because I like Carson Wentz, and I think
Alex Smith is turning the corner.
He showed me you're not going to see that again, Tom. You're not going to see what he did in New England on Monday night, on Thursday night again. You're never going to see that again.
Sure.
I am positive you will never see that again, brother. They will continue to run the football. They will continue to be dink and dunk. You're not going to see Alex Smith throwing the ball down the field, but you will see Carson Wentz throwing that bitch. He has been very Ben Roethlisberger-esque, I will say. I will say that, and he's going to continue to be Ben Roethlisberger-esque. And, yes, I'm expecting him to pull that out in Kansas City at 1 o'clock this Sunday. 1 o'clock y'all time. Minnesota goes to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a 6 point favorite. Don't let that them beating the Saints fool you though. Go ahead.
Pittsburgh.
Who you got, brother? Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, Big Ben, Le'Veon Bell. Can't go wrong. Chicago goes to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a 7 point favorite. I got Tampa Bay. Yeah, I got Tampa Bay. Chicago, y'all
garbage juice.
Come on. All right. Miami goes to LA Chargers. LA Chargers are a 4.5 point favorite.
I'm going with LA too, man. I don't really trust Miami. I don't know what they're gonna do this season. Plus, they're off of that cancellation. I don't know, man. I'm not going with Miami.
The New York Jets go to Oakland. Oakland a 14-point favorite.
Make it 21.
You taking the points too? Come
Jets
on,
are
bro.
the worst team in football, probably.
They are the worst team in history. I don't know about history, but I'm just talking shit. But they are going to be a bad team this year. They tanking this season, bro. They are going to tank. Washington goes to L.A. The L.A. Rams. L.A. is a 2.5 point favorite. I got L.A. I like L.A. They one of those teams I'm following this year too.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Cool. Dallas goes to Denver. Dallas is a 2-point favorite. Who you got?
Denver.
Why?
I feel like that defense is going to really do some things to Dallas. And Dak Prescott, I don't know if he's going to be as magical as he was in year 1, in year 2. So I'm going with Denver, man.
San Francisco goes to Seattle. Seattle is a 13.5 point favorite.
Seattle. Really?
Yeah.
You could have skipped that one.
Yeah. Hot take, bitch. I got Seattle winning 9 games this year.
That is a hot take.
Hot take, bitch. Cue the hot take sound. I got Seattle only winning 9 games this year. Green Bay goes to Atlanta. Come to the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium for a Sunday night throwdown. A lot of points will be scored on the Atlanta side of the ball.
Okay.
It's going to be exciting. It's going to be rocking for the very first game in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Official game. It's the second official game in Mercedes-Benz. Shout out to Atlanta United for opening the stadium right last Sunday, by the way. Shout them boys out. They won 3-0. I forgot who they played because I don't follow MLS like that, but I got to now because we got a team in Atlanta. But shout out to them opening up Mercedes-Benz right last Sunday, and we're going to continue to open it up right. We're going to take them points, and we go in Atlanta.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go with Atlanta, too.
Oh, Green Bay fan.
I just feel like they're going to get it done. Like you said, it's their first home game, and their crowd's going to be rocking. I feel like they're going to do what they need to do and get it done, even though I don't want to say that.
Well, I appreciate it, brother. Dallas goes for the Monday night game. Not Dallas. Detroit. I can't read. Detroit goes to the Giants. Giants are a 4-point favorite.
Giants.
This is a picky. I don't really know, bro.
Seeing them play the Giants last year. Wasn't good. They never really do good on prime time. We always get embarrassed on national TV.
I remember watching y'all play on prime time last year, I believe. I played Seattle, and I can't remember the Seattle defender, but I know y'all got cheated out of that game. I think
you're thinking about 2 years ago with Calvin Johnson when they swatted the ball on the 1-yard line, and he was about to score the touchdown, and he hit it, and then
he knocked it out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah,
was that 2 years ago? Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking about. Wow, look at you.
Yeah.
Proud of you, bro. But that matchup I'm looking at is Darius Slay and OBJ. Can Darius Slay lock down or contain OBJ? You just got to contain him because they can't do anything else. But the threat of him being on the field will put freaking open Darius Slay's eyes and everybody else's eyes on their freaking defense. And I guess I got to make a pick. Fuck. I'm going with the Giants. It's going to be slim, though. It's going to be slim.
Smart money.
And that's all we got for NFL. You got
the moment that we've all been waiting for. Insert fight song here.
Nigga say insert fight song here.
That Michigan Minute, man. Hail to the victors, the leaders, and the best, man. That maize and blue. Okay? Go blue. We're doing our thing right now. 2-0. That first game, that Florida game, I really like what I saw that game. It was firing on all cylinders. The offense was rocking. The defense was stout. I didn't like the quarterback play. In that transition.
Your quarterback is horrible.
I had a lot of faith in that dude. And Harbaugh, really, if Harbaugh believed in him, I believed in him. And Harbaugh we trust. But looking at the second game and seeing what this dude has been doing, man, he's missing guys on slants and outs. And I don't know, man. The ball is just flying everywhere. They got John O'Corn in the back. That freshman, the true freshman, I can't recall the dude's name right now, but a lot of Peters. People want to see him.
Embarrassing.
You know, if he comes out again, like looking at how he's looked the last 2 weeks, man, I might be advocating for a change as well. But we're 2-0, so I can't complain too much. But if he play like that against Ohio State or Penn State or Wisconsin, we're going to get smashed, and I don't want to see that. I don't want to get smashed. So, Wilton Speight, get your shit together, man.
Do you know who y'all played this Saturday?
Yes. We play. Who they play? Oh, bro. Who they play? Air Force. So, yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. It should be a smoke show, man. That's what it should be, dog.
It should be until they start running the damn ball.
You don't
down
run the ball
throat.
on Don Brown in Michigan's defense.
That's normally what us military academies do.
The ball in
That's a military academy.
That's
all right.
happening.
I'm not saying they are. I'm not. Unless I cue that damn hot take shit. I'm not saying I believe that Air Force is gonna run the ball on freaking Michigan. All right. I just want to get Tony a little pissed off. Now, I don't really watch college football like that. It's just not my cup of tea. But you know, I may look at it a little bit. You know, I may follow UGA a little bit. I may follow Georgia Tech a little bit.
What's that dude's name
And
from
I'm gonna follow
UGA who
Penn.
made that one-hand catch? You know what I'm
don't
talking
know.
about?
I do in the back of the end zone, back of the corner in the end zone, Notre Dame versus Notre Dame. I did watch that. I don't really follow Georgia like I don't really follow college like that, but I would try and follow this year. I'm going to the Stanford SDSU game this year. I mean, well, this Saturday actually, only because Stanford's ranked, and I'm going to support SDSU because I'm gonna follow them as well. There's enough football for everybody in college, man. I don't like college because, like, that shit is just boring,
That's what he says, but college is way more exciting than the NFL to me, in my opinion.
Dog, like I told you, bro, ain't nobody freaking scoring. The scoring gonna be 44-3 in the third quarter, and motherfuckers are excited about that. Who gets excited about that shit?
I mean, a hardcore fan gets excited about it when his team is blowing out another team. Me personally, I don't. But
Dog, that shit is boring, bro. That's worse. That's worse than the Seattle Seahawks and Green Bay game last week. That's worse. Way worse. I'd rather watch Seattle and Green Bay.
That game was hella boring, man.
Oh, you a poop putt. You a poop putt.
You're the poop putt.
You a poop putt.
You're the poop putt. You don't even watch college football.
You the poop
You
putt.
just started watching college basketball, man.
Turd
what
emoji.
do you got against
Turd
college
emoji.
athletics, man?
Turd emoji and golf emoji. Poop putt, motherfucker.
I'm just trying to figure out. Hey, everybody, ask this dude what does he have against college athletics?
It's just so boring, bro. It's so boring. Motherfuckers ain't getting paid. You know, I was on Twitter the other day. I was on Twitter the other day, and somebody in one of the colleges tweeted out, "Oh, if this team runs back a point, lucky fans get $40,000 in the stands." And hashtag and it freaking had the asterisk. It said must be in attendance. All right, you know what pissed me off about that? You know what pissed me off? I'm in the stands, not me, because I would be happy. You in the stands, and not you, somebody else in the stands, and they get $40,000 for me running the football back, me running the punt back, right? Guess how much money I got?
Not a dime.
Not a drop. I know some of y'all people out there in ACD land are saying, "Oh, but you get a full ride scholarship,
Jerry.
You got a free education. Join the military. How about that, motherfucker? Get you a free education. All right. Goodness, man, I ain't got time for that, bro. Like, I'm on the field gassing out, and I ain't getting nothing.
And the coach getting $8 million a year.
How much? I wish I had in my. Let me look at how much Saban get paid.
Right. Man, I just talked to Saban, man. You know what he said? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Saban is making $11.25 million this year. This
9, 10, 11 M's in my bank account.
Put the freaking 2021. Goodness. Yeah, man, that's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. But on the more touchy subject, a little touchy. Turn it off if you get offended easily, or if you get touchy. Turn the podcast off. Oh, you lame as fuck, bro.
Saving swag, man.
You lame as fuck.
We can do a whole remix video.
We could. We should. And release it right here on HD freaking streams. Watch motherfucker be hitting me up to my when we gonna record that single. Watch. But is it Michael Bennett?
Yeah.
Which one? Or Martellus? It's Michael. It's Michael. You got this story, bro.
Okay.
You got it.
Well, a lot of y'all probably knew about after the Conor McGregor fight, Conor and Floyd, Vegas Strip. There was a report.
We didn't even talk about that, but go ahead.
We didn't talk about that. Well, it's old news now, man. That was years ago in internet time, man. That was decades ago.
Hey, before you talk about Michael Bennett, we got Triple G and Canelo this Saturday. It's gonna be a showdown. It's gonna be a brawl in Vegas. Yes, I will be too. We got a brawl this Saturday. I will not be in attendance. Like I was gonna lie and say I was gonna be there, but I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna be watching it in the comfortability of my own home, and I will be rooting for it. I don't know because I don't know boxing, but I'm gonna just flip a coin right now. I'm Triple G. I'm gonna be rooting for that motherfucker. I don't know why. I don't know nothing about boxing, but I will be rooting for Triple G.
Just look at the Triple G highlight tape. That's all you need to see, man. He's the up and comer.
You got Triple G too?
Of course.
You got Triple G too?
He's a heavy hitter, man. He's what the sport of boxing needs, man.
I don't even know what the Triple G stand for.
He's got like
Is
a
it something
little
like the Triple B?
Porn name, man. It's it's all G's though. So
I'm mad when I laugh when I say the Triple B. Hey, shout out to LeVar Ball too with that family, man. They got their own reality show.
You're gonna have to start spelling his name LABRON. This dude is a fool.
Dog. They got their own reality show now.
Man, Ball in the family, right?
It airs on Facebook. Facebook got their own platform now for shit like that. They got their own network now because they know nobody look at TV nowadays. That's another thing. The NFL. That's another thing that I can talk about another day. But yeah, exactly. That damn fire stick, man, ruining everything. Goddamn. Motherfucker, that shit look bad, bro. When the fucking Roger Goodell sending this goddamn millions of dollar home and wondering why his ratings are down. It's because of motherfucker like me watching that goddamn shit.
Y'all got enough money, man. Y'all don't need this, man.
Y'all got enough. Goodness, what were we talking about? Bennett. Michael Bennett. We went from Michael Bennett. Oh, that don't really. I mean, they never mind. Go ahead.
So.
I was gonna say we went from Michael
because we started talking
Goodell,
about the fight, and then you were like, "Oh, we didn't talk about the Mayweather, blah blah blah." Then we went to Triple G. But anyway, so after the fight, gunshots. What happens when you hear gunshots in a normal situation? People start running. People scatter, because people don't want to be shot. So Michael Bennett, he did what most normal people do when they hear gunshots. He ran. The officers singled him out of the crowd of 700 to 800 people running, tackled him to the ground, gun to his head. Another officer put the knee in the back. You know the whole spiel that they do. And basically, it was over. It was excessive. I know that police officers it's a real tough job, split decisions. But in this case, they messed up. They got the wrong guy. The person who really was shooting got away because they wanted to be harassing the wrong person. And, one thing that I realized, too, in this country, there's a part of this.
We will never win. I thought that's what I was saying. My bad.
There's a.
But it's true, though. We will never win.
There's a part of this population who thinks that police officers, law enforcement, can't do anything wrong, that they are infallible, basically.
Above
Not
the
even
law.
that whatever they do, whatever the story that they say, that's the right story. They are never gonna tell a lie. Like they're superheroes or Superman or something like that. Like they just don't. It's liberty and justice for all. But I feel like that's just the direct result of growing up in this country with two different experiences. And when I said that on a social media platform, one half was agreeing with me and agreeance with me, and the other half was just venom and hatred. And
Is this a race thing?
no, it's not a race thing. It's just about growing up with two different experiences, man. I just feel like people just need to have more empathy for people, man. Because Michael Bennett and his brother, they were attacked for basically just speaking their truth, man. And Cap still ain't got no job either, so
Cap won't get
it's
a job.
over with. He's done.
I mean, that's done. Finito. Chop it up as a loss, brother. But, yeah, man, that I really can't speak on this from my heart, but I know what the fuck is going on. I know what the fuck is going on. I can't speak from my heart, so I'm not going to lie to y'all, because I've never been in a situation where I've been put on my face or arrested for something or something of that nature, because I've never been arrested for nothing, blase. Never. And yeah, I can't speak from the heart, but I can relate to what Michael Bennett was going to, I guess, because of the fact that when I read his little thing that he posted on his Twitter, he said that his life flashed before his eyes, and he imagined not being there for his daughter. And when I read that one line, I said to myself, like, God damn it, this shit is. Yeah. And I text you. I believe you were the first person I text. And I said, like, bro, this shit is horrible, bro. Because, like, right when I read that, I'm like, I got a little daughter. She's freaking 2 years old. Bad as fuck, by the way. But I can only, I love her with every bone in my body, bro. And I can only. And my son too. I'm only saying that about
we know
who
my
your
daughter
favorite
because
is. He said his daughter. And I'm like, bro, like what if a cop mistaken me for some shit that some other motherfucker that looks like me has done, and I'm laying on my fucking stomach and my chest and my head to the fucking deck. I said deck, and my head to the fucking ground, and motherfucker got a gun pointed at me. And my daughter see that shit. No, that shit don't fly, bro. That shit don't fucking fly. That shit
not
ain't
cool, man. That shit ain't even necessary.
It ain't cool, bro.
Pull the gun out.
It's not necessary.
Pull the gun out on the dude. You tell him don't move. 9 out of 10. The dude is gonna get on the ground. You don't need to force anybody to the ground. Put the knee to the back.
I don't know about your statistics 9 times out of 10, Tone. I can't say that now.
What do you think? I mean, I'm just thinking about normal.
I don't know if it's 9 times out of 10.
The normal reaction.
Regular people, yes. Regular people. I've seen. Now this is where it gets a little dicey with me, because I've seen on social media, motherfucker recording shit, and the dude is clearly resisting arrest. Clearly resisting arrest. I've seen that plenty of times, all right? Clearly resisting arrest. I mean, when that shit right now pop off, okay, cop, do what you got to do, but don't kill the man. Don't kill the man, but do what you got to get him down on the fucking ground, put him in some fucking cuffs. But it's been multiple times where we're not going to see, we see
shot in the back.
We see that they're not resisting arrest. But also with this, people say this is people say that this is a new thing. The world is getting crazy. I don't believe that. I really don't believe that. I believe the reason why I don't believe that the world is getting crazy or the world is worse than what it used to be, I believe it's always been the same. Now, I can't attest to something that happened in the fucking 60s, 70s, 80s, or hell, even the 90s. But I don't believe shit has changed. The thing that has changed is that the fact that you, American people, HCD land, y'all carry a camera, a freaking great HD camera in your pocket everywhere you go. Every single place you go, you got that HD camera in your pocket. All right. And what happens when I see a cop pull me over, my wife in the car, Not my wife ain't this tight, but I'm saying she and freaking the cop standing over there, she gonna pull out her phone, her HD camera, and start recording that shit and put that shit on Twitter. That's what's different. I'm not saying social media is wrong or we shouldn't have social media, because social media is a great thing. It's a great thing, but we use it in many different ways. And I'm not telling y'all not to do what y'all do, but that's what has changed. We have social media and we're able to do stuff that they couldn't do, hell, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Well, maybe 5 years ago, but 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's what's different. This shit ain't changed. This shit ain't new.
It's not.
You know, go back and listen to 21 song, Nothing New. He talked about it, you know, but it ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new, bro. Go ahead,
I mean, you hit the nail right on the head, man. There's nothing new, man. I mean, you look back at the riots. You know that movie Detroit? That was about a riot. Nobody really knows.
Did you watch that?
No, I haven't seen that movie yet.
All right, but anyway, you from Detroit.
My great grandmother gave me firsthand accounts of it. She still talks about it, but you know, in the movie they were kind of like alleging, like nobody knows really for sure what happened. But if that happened nowadays, you better believe somebody would know what happened, because that shit would be all documented. You know, somebody would have some footage somewhere.
Yes, brother. Yes, somewhere. Some footage is somewhere. Always.
So yeah, man, technology, it's a blessing and a curse, man. It's a great thing, and it can be used for bad things as well.
I hate we had to end on this note,
note because I want to end it on this note. Shout out to the Mamba, Black Mamba, my man's Kobe.
I forgot all about
Bean
Kobe
Bryant.
Bean Bryant
Getting that number
Go
retired.
ahead, this is your dude.
Now, yeah,
Numbers.
We put some respect on his name and them numbers, man. Which Kobe was the greatest Kobe, 8 or 24? I don't know. Which one do you think would win?
I don't know. I don't care about Kobe Bean Bryant.
This good dude is no fun. I swear, man. You could at least play along, dog. But
dog, I'm not gonna play along to your charades, bro. Like, I'm not playing along to this shit. I'm not a Kobe Bryant fan. LeBron James forever. Who I think will win about 23-6? 6 would dominate LeBron James. Dominate. But anyway,
yeah,
we
man.
talking Kobe Bean Bryant, 24-8.
Man. And it's just, I feel like it's a heck of an honor, man, and it's deserved, because that guy did a lot for the Lakers, did a lot for the game of basketball.
He did a lot for the league.
Yeah,
there you go.
Shout out to Kobe, man. He was my favorite.
Kobe's
he was my favorite player my entire time growing up. Like, I never had another favorite player.
Nigga said he was about his
my
entire
favorite
life.
team was the Lakers. Like, when they played the Pistons in the finals, that was really hard for me.
Wow. You are something else when it comes to sports, my brother. You are something else. It's a lot of shit we missed out on these little layoff that we had, and we apologize for it. And it's a lot of shit that we missed, and I had a lot of shit on the tip of my tongue before Tone started talking about the damn Kobe Bean Bryant shit. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming Kobe. Thanks, Kobe. But it was a lot of shit that we missed out on, and we hate that we missed out on it. And but we're gonna be back in here behind the mic through y'all speakers. Fucking seasons. Wow, that was deep.
Every now and then, every once in a while.
And we're gonna be back here. We're recording every Tuesday afternoon. So if y'all want to come on, let me know. Tuesday afternoon, the episode will be released on Thursday morning. And if y'all want to come on, y'all want to come bullshit, let me know. Y'all more than welcome. You know, we'll accept all comers, and I will shoot. If y'all want to argue about NFL, I will shoot y'all down with every bone in my body. I will shoot you down, no matter what. Unless you're a Atlanta Falcon fan, you will get shot
or a Lions
down.
Fan or a Michigan fan. We could talk about power and shit too. Game of Thrones, you know, we can still do the entertainment stuff.
Game of Thrones is over. I'm so glad we ain't gotta talk about that shit.
Anybody want
Winter is gone.
Winter is gone.
It's the summertime now.
Dude, you know it's not coming back on to 2019. Wow,
I'm glad.
That guy is a real hater, man. Y'all need to tell this guy about himself, man. Don't let him talk about Game of Thrones like
TV,
that.
Bro. I don't watch TV, bro. I watch freaking real shit, bro.
All right.
I watch real shit, bro. I watch sports, bro. Shit, fuck you talking about? Oh, shout out to the Cleveland Indians. They're on a 19-game win streak. I believe they're about to beat it.
Tigers.
I believe they're about to beat the Detroit Tigers right now.
Tigers
They're
are
about to go
fire.
tie the Oakland. I believe they're about to tie the Oakland A's little thing Moneyball they had back in the 02, I believe it was. Was it 02? Probably was 02. With 20 straight games. What else we got?
What do they got to get to break the record?
No, I'm just freaking doing
like,
quick hits.
How many games do
Oh,
they
Melo.
get to break the record?
I don't know. Oh, it was just one more. This is the tie. This is the tie for the most games,
20,
right?
20. I was trying to set it up for that.
Another quick hit. Melo is upset with ESPN because they rank him number 64 and they rank Lonzo Ball 63. Who gives a damn? That's why it's a quick hit. That's why it's a quick hit. Cardi B's record, Bodak Yellow, is still climbing the charts. It's number 2 in the nation right now. Shout out to Cardi B and her growing. She won't have another hit like this. Hot take, bitch.
You know what? We're not even gonna get into that either. We'll say that for another.
She won't have another.
I want Cardi to win. I want her to.
I want her
to
too, but
let's just
be real. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. All right. Shout out to Beth Mowens for being the first female to broadcast play-by-play. If y'all know me, y'all know how much I love radio and commentating. But shout out to Beth Mowens for being the first female to be a female play-by-play on Monday Night Football. And that's all I got, man. Tony, you got another quick hit?
Yeah. What about the tennis player who went from like.
Oh, Sloane Stevens.
Sloane
oh, my
Stevens,
God. I
man.
forgot about Sloane.
Shout out to her.
I don't know if I'm saying her name correct, but shout the fuck out. Let me tell you. This ain't gonna be this thing gonna be a quick hit. Let me tell you about this young lady, man. This young lady, 24 years old. She was ranked.
It was like 979th or something like that. Something.
Exactly. And she worked her ass off and went and ran through the U.S. Open. Ran through it. And she's a young African-American young lady, and she is amazing. And when she gives when she does those interviews, that's what I really, those post game conferences, I'm amazed because like she's not like trying to be somebody that she's not. She's so down. I don't know if you caught one, Tone.
Yeah,
but go back and look at one. Like she's really down to earth. Like she ain't trying to be all stuck up and fucking. Oh, y'all think it was a good match? No, that lady said that it was one clip.
I know this is kind of fresh, but having done this once, does it give you a hunger to win another slam, to do this again, feel this feeling again?
Of course, girl. Did you see that check that lady handed me? Like, yes. Man, if that doesn't make you want to play tennis, I don't know what will. Man. So, yes, definitely.
She got handed a $3.2 million check right afterwards, bro. And when she grabbed that check, bro, and she looked like her face, she looked like
classic, dude.
She looked like, what, bitch? Coming back for more. But yeah, man, shout out to fucking Sloane, man. As y'all can see, I got a little crush on Sloane Stevens. But go ahead.
You do. But that Saturday, that marked the first time since 1998 that the women's draw at the U.S. Open was won by an American not named Serena or Venus.
Wow. Fun fact.
Exactly.
Drop
20 years.
Drop bombs for Sloane Stevens, though.
I'm back with the sounds in season 2. Yeah.
You know what? I ain't gonna even take that shit out. I'm gonna leave that shit in there. But oh man, I got a real question for Sloane Stevens. I think I'm gonna name this podcast Sloane Stevens. But anyway, y'all, how do I normally end this show, Tom?
We'd be like, peace.
Oh, with that being said, man, we hit the bullshit, talk shit, and give shit, man. Y'all stay up though. Peace.
Peace. Go blue.
I'm taking that shit out, by the way.
Dog, let me live. Damn.